I mean, it's your program, right? And we grew up, I got to see firsthand with Coach K. And I remember getting this job and just thinking, like, look, you're going to change some things, right? I was 30 plus years younger. But the foundation of who we are is not going to change. And that doesn't mean just going out and getting really strong faith-based kids. Like, we have some kids and we try to meet them where they're at. And you try to be vulnerable too. Like, I told a story the other day to a friend of mine. Growing up, we went to church and we were really high with moral character, but like I didn't dive into the Bible when I was a young child. And it really wasn't until I was in college where I really started to make that faith my own. But being vulnerable to my kids who, like, they hear that and you're like, look, you're a normal person. We're all on the same page. Some of you are further along. Some of you are just starting this process, but we're going to meet you where you're at. But boys, it's going to be in everything we do. And I think that vulnerability, I think that openness, just, again, it carries that locker room where I've always said, if it's just about basketball, you are going to be disappointed.
Sure.
Even at a place like this, it's going to let you down. Whether a game, a week, a month, a year, or your career, like if you put it on that, like me going to sleep, winning and losing a basketball game, I'm going to be miserable. Because if I lose one game, I'm miserable.
Right.
Well, you can't be perfect. Like, it's hard, right? So trying to hang your hat on something that's a little bit more like, yeah, why are we doing this? And why do we get to do this? And hopefully, I think the message always goes back to when people come and watch us play, I hope that they get a sense of who we're doing it for and doing it the right way. And hopefully they can, see his reflection through what we're doing. It's how I coach, it's how they play, it's how we try to carry ourselves. And, to be able to do that at a university like this and do it openly is it's a blessing.